almighty Saleen muscle car. This is the car that Bruce drives. His normal daily driver is like a little, I don't know, it's kind of like a Datsun or something, and it's all beat up because he crashes it or whatnot. So, this is the car that he ends up driving later on in the movie. Once he meets Morgan Freeman and takes over his job as God temporarily. In the one scene, and he's got his powers, he turns his car into this instead of being the Datsun, which is all beat up, this is what he's driving. It's a Saleen Super Car, and in real life, it's the Saleen Super Car, and I decided to build it in here. I decided to use the Pagasi. It's called the Veka, I believe. There you go. It's the Pagasi Veka. The reason I chose a Pagasi Veka and not the other one, which is kind of more like it, is the other one that I would suggest you could possibly use for him is the Pergan Tyrus. But the problem with the Pergan Tyrus right now is the only one we have in the game has a livery on it, and I'm not sure how to remove that because it's like a race car looking livery. So let me just show you guys real quick. This is the car we're going to use. Let me show you a couple of your options here. So the first option is the one I was just telling you. So we're going to go to Legendary, and we're going to go to two-door up here. Now we're going to scroll down until we see the Pergan Tyrus. And currently, the only Pergan Tyrus in the game is this one right here. And as you guys can see, it has a livery, right? And there's no option to not get a livery. If anybody has gotten this vehicle and they have a livery on it and they were able to remove it, let me know, because I'd like to do it again. But I don't want to drop $2 million on this. If I know for sure that I can remove the livery. Alright. So this is the car you would use, but I'm not sure whether we can remove the livery or not. I didn't drop $2 million to find out. So what I ended up doing is, instead of using that car, I ended up using this. I went to Legendary. I ended up using instead the Pagasi. It's a Pagasi Veka. So that's what we're looking for. Continue. Okay, here it is. So it's, if you guys go all the way to make it easier for yourself. Go all the way to the bottom like this, and go up 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. Right here, that's the car you want. This is the one that looks most like it, because it has this. This is why I chose this car, because the Saleen has these two vents here, just like this car. So that's why I chose this car. See, so this gives it. If you stand here like this, gives it that Saleen look on it. I always put the. I don't know if you guys know this, but I haven't yet figured out how to actually put a picture of the finished car while we're live yet, or a video of it. But what I have been doing, if you guys go over to my video on my channel, if you guys look at the videos now, all the preview images for these are the actual finished version of these cars. So if you look at the preview image for the video, you'll see that what the car actually looks like, and you'll see that it has those two pins right over here. Okay, so this is why I chose this vehicle. All right. Alright guys, so the first one we want to do is I'll show you. To get this car, like I said, you're just going to go to your phone, and you're going to legendary, and then you're going to get to the two-door, this scroll all the way down to the bottom. And then go right here. That's the one you guys want. His car was silver, between white and silver, so it's silver, but kind of like an in between silver to white. So, for now, just hit white. That's fine. Then hit order, and then here, if you have enough money for it, it'll ask you which garage you want to stick it in. Just pick one for your. And this will be your garage, you call it, from later, so just remember what garage you stick it in. Now, once you complete your purchase, wait about 5-10 minutes, maybe 15, depending on the server. When a little message pops up right above your map on the lower left-hand side of your screen, right above that map, it'll say that your car has been delivered to whatever garage you decided to put it in during your purchase. Once that happens, to get this car delivered to you, you're going to pull up in your phone, go to your contacts, scroll down until you see a mechanic, and have them deliver you the car.
What do you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
I know mine's in my auto shop currently, so that's the garage that I stuck it in. So let's go check this out. Here it is, auto shop, Dominator. There it is. The first one at the top is the Vaca. That's the one you want. So now to have this delivered, you go on it with your the up, down, left, right, and center controls on the left hand side of your controller. The up, down, left, and right buttons, those are the ones that make it go up and down. You want to just go to the top one all the way up there and then hit X, and your mechanic will deliver it to you. I didn't mean to kick it. When you get your car delivered to you, what you want to do is get in it and take it down to your local Los Santos Customs for customization purposes, which is right here for me. Alright guys, so the first thing we want to do for any build is go armor 100% upgrade down here at the bottom. Alright, nope, sorry, forgot to hit it. Alright, armor 100% upgrade, all the way down at the bottom, hit X. And then bodywork, none. And then brakes, we're going to go down to race brakes, all the way there at the bottom. And then engine, you want to go to level EMS level 4. Make sure you put your EMS level 4 engine upgrade on here, and then hit X. Exhaust. Now your exhaust, you just want to leave this as a stock exhaust. Explosives you don't need. Your hood, you're just going to leave that as a stock hood. No, your horn is your guys' choice. Lights, headlights, I just leave them stock lights. No neons on this car. Back out of there. Loss prevention you only need if you steal it. You know, plate is your guys' choice. Now respray. He did have a custom plate on it. It was said something like Almighty One or something across it. So I'll figure that out later if Rockstar presents the ability to change out the plates back into the game. Currently we don't have it because Rockstar got rid of iFruit app, so I'm not sure why, but they did. So I'm not sure if they're working on another app or they're just not gonna let you put plates in anymore or what. But we'll see what happens down the road. But as of right now, no one can add any plates to the game. At least not from the Rockstar or from the iFruit app. Sorry, guys. The Rockstar discontinued the iFruit app, guys. Alright, so that's the one we would use to put custom plates in the game. Hello, whoever's watching. Leave a comment so I know you're there. Thanks for coming in and watching my video. Appreciate it. Okay, so what we're going to do for the color is we're going to go metallic. And then for the first color, yeah, okay. So for the first one, we're going to go metallic. And then we're going to find yeah, the first one we're going to find is blue silver. That one. And then the second one we're going to find is... Alright, so go back in here. Now because you're on the metallic paint, or the metallic paint jobs, you can actually add a pearlescent. And then for the pearlescent, you're going to add over that the either cream or ice white. Okay? Or frost white. Either of these three would work. Either of these three would work, okay? Alright, yeah, just go with frost white. Alright, then back out of there. Spoiler. Okay, this car had a spoiler, but it didn't have this kind of thing. It just kind of had a little thing back here. So the closest thing you're going to get to that is the second one down here, the low level spoiler. Suspension. This is going to go all the way down to the bottom, like this. And then you go one up from the bottom. There's your suspension. Transmission, make sure you add your race transmission to this. And then next you go to your turbo. Make sure you add your turbo. Wheels. Now for your wheels, you're going to go wheel type. Then you're going to go all the way down to street. And then you're going to go find these ones right here. The truffle due to a I can talk. Truffadade concave. Those are the ones you want. Okay. And then back out of there and go wheel color. And then leave these alloy. Yeah, alloy. And then tires. Tire design, you don't want any design on them, so just leave stock tires. Then tire enhancements, make sure you add your bulletproof tires, tire smoke, make sure you add your black tire smoke. Okay. Now, he didn't have any tinting on his window like this. It wasn't even a light with tint, so I'll just leave this off. Okay. Go none. And how much you guys want to bet? When we back out of here, it'll be dark, so I can't show you my car. Oh, yes, I nailed it every time. Don't know why this is, but it seems like every time I'm live, I can't show you guys the paint. As soon as I pull out, it's dark. It's like without fail. It's like one time, maybe one time, it was light out when I pulled out. Alright, so I'm just gonna drive this thing back down to my mud shop. Or no, you know what? I'm gonna drive it down to my, actually, my brand new 50 car garage, which I bought yesterday. If you guys are considering whether or not to buy this new 50 car garage in GTA, it actually is a nice garage. There's 5 floors on it, which is kind of fun. And so it holds 10 cars per floor times 5 floors, so it's So that's 50 cars total. The nice thing about this garage, compared to the other garages in the game, is in the back. In the old garages, you had like a lift back there, and you couldn't actually go in that back room and go in the lift or use the lift to do anything or whatever. Now in this new one, there's not a lift. There's actually a bar area with a kitchen area, like a kitchenette kind of bar. It's like a kitchenette, a bar, a couch, and a flat screen TV back there, and you can actually go in there and hang out on your couch and watch TV and hang out with your friends if they start chose to come over to your garage. You can hang out with them in there. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the garage here. I'll show you guys. But there's also 5 floors in here. So there's also 5 couches, 5 bars, 5 kitchens, because there's 5 floors and there's one on every floor. Okay, so the bar is on every floor in the garage, in the game. So technically you have 5 kitchens, 5 bars, 5 couches, 5 TVs. You guys get it. Alright. So this is the back here. If you guys see, this is the back of the garage. This used to be like a lift back here, I remember, and you couldn't come back here at all. And then your TV, the only way to watch TV was like right here, kind of sort of right over in that area, and you just sit here and watch TV. Well, now, and it was not a really big TV either. Now you've got this flat screen back here, and you can like hang out here back here with your friends. You can go on the laptop here if you want, surf the internet. So it's pretty cool. You can drink your juice in here. See, snacks you can grab from here. You can actually sit here too if you guys want and watch TV. See. Now, so see, this is the new room back behind the garage. Before, the other garages all had a lift back here, right where I'm sitting, and it wasn't even usable because you couldn't even go in this room. So I think it's pretty cool that they changed this out for the new garage. The only thing I have to say about this room is you cannot drink this alcohol over here. That's the only bad thing. Not sure why that is. Not sure why they didn't program that. Alright guys, so here is the finished Bruce Almighty. That's was the back. Alright guys. So here's the finished Bruce Almighty Saleen Super Car. And this is from, again, the movie Bruce Almighty. This is the car that Jim Carrey is driving when he takes over after he meets Morgan Freeman character, and he takes on his powers. He switches out his like beat up, broken down Datsun that he's driving around, I think it is, to this car right here. There's, you know, that famous scene where he's like, "Oh, all these horses and no room to gallop." And then he's like, and he just takes his finger and he makes like all the cars in front of him that are sitting in traffic park. And then he just goes, "Hi-ho, Superway!" and drives on the street while they're all parked. So it's pretty. I love that scene where he's like, "Hi-ho, Superway!" because he makes all the cars in front of him park. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys, but I've always wanted to make all the cars in front of me in traffic park. So that'd be fun. You have the power to make everyone park, so you could drive. Anyway, that's like the best thing in that movie. But anyway, guys, yeah. So in the real life, it's a Saleen muscle car, or sorry, Saleen Moose. I can talk. The Saleen Super Car, and in here it's the Pegasi Vaca. You get it from Legendary, alright, and then you take it over to LS Customs to customize it. Alright, guys. I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for being on my video, or watching my video, and we will see you guys on the future video. Also, make sure you guys go over and check out all my playlists over there. If you're a fan of Simpsons, I have one over there called Making Simpsons Cars in GTA. If you're a fan of the horror genre, I have plenty of horror builds over there. There's a playlist called Making TV and Horror Vehicles in GTA. If you're a fan of the Marvel build, or Marvel, there's a playlist over there called Marvel for you guys to check out all my Marvel builds so far. If you're a fan of DC, there's one over there called DC. Check out all my DC builds so far. And if you're a fan of Fast and Furious, of course, there's a playlist over there called Making Fast and Furious Cars in GTA. If you're a fan of Family Guy, there's one over there called Making Family Guy Cars in GTA. Alright, and there's also a playlist over there called Making the Cars of the Stars, and that's actually a playlist where I'm making actually the cars of each of the stars. So far we've had 2 videos, and we made Betty White's 1977 Cadillac, and we made Elvis Presley's pink Cadillac. So if you guys want to go to that playlist and check that out, it's called Making the Cars of the Stars. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you're new here, go hit the subscribe button for me. I'd appreciate it. Also, make sure you smash the like button. And just one more thing, I remember I do take requests, so if you guys have a car you want to see me build for you guys in a future video, just let me know and I'll do it for you. Alright guys, I think that's it. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, everybody.